Hello, it's another week, it's another midweek message. I want to celebrate the concept that humanity exists. I want to speak to you directly today about the fact that you are alive and you exist. That base truth, that reality that we're alive and that we exist is something that I hold on to and treasure. In Genesis 1, it says, then in verse 26, then God said, let us make mankind in our own image and our likeness, so they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. And in 27, it says, so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female. I think this is amazing, this concept of being created, this value that we have, that we exist. I've been struggling lately with how much humanity spends time separating itself and drawing lines between each other on why we shouldn't be engaging each other. Instead of looking at the other human being and saying, wow, you were created in the image of God. And even though I don't agree with what your brain thinks or the way that you look at stuff in life, man, you're a human being. And I want to get to know you because God made you valuable and special. So many times we don't realize this. Today, I'm standing at the foot of this beautiful building at St. Mark's Lutheran Church here in East Greenville. I chose this spot because the workmanship and the craftsmanship of this stone is amazing to me. I mean, look at this, like just the way the stones were cut and everything was laid out, the amount of craftsmanship that was put to make this happen is phenomenal to me. The stone cutter's marks are on these stones. I mean, that's how you are. The way you were built, God put his thumbprint on you. He created you so uniquely. Science shows us how unique humans are. And I've talked about this time and time again, but I needed to just say it to you that you are awesome. You were beautifully and wonderfully made the way you were. And when God set us in motion on this earth, he gave us this chance of free will for us to do amazing things. To build, to create, to love, to cherish. He did all this out of his image. So that means that the good things that we create, these are all things that God has ordained in our life. Think about music. We don't learn to appreciate music. We find these rhythms, we hear it, we get involved, and different people have different music tastes. You think about food and how taste buds and what we like and what we grew up with. There's all these things that humans create that we present and to our systems of likes and dislikes. But at the end of the day, the likes and dislikes, it still doesn't remove our humanness. I believe humanity needs to slow down more and take a check that you exist. This past week, I watched so many different systems be in play around me, whether it's the school system, whether it's the church systems, the government systems, the business systems, the nonprofit systems. I've been engaging in all these different systems. And what I find fascinating every time is that at the end of it, God is in it and humans are at the center of it. And as God is in it mixing us and humans are making these choices, stuff starts to happen, stuff starts to move, and God is with us. So this week, as you move about your day, take a check on your existence. How you doing with that? Are you valuing the life that God gave you? Are you valuing the space that you can interact with? Are you crying out to him for more? Honor your existence because it's important. I hope you have a blessed week. Feel free to drop a line to sroth@llmc.org. We would love to hear from you, and we're totally stoked and excited about what God is doing around us. And if you have any concerns, prayer requests, feel free to email them to me. Drop a comment down below to tell me how you feel about your existence and the fact that God gave you life.